Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Riri, and I love NADI and RawBeautyKristi, which made me do this video. I am kind of taking off of NADI. He is the first person I've seen do it. If someone else has done it, please let me know, and I will also comment their link down below. But NADI does a series called So and So Made Me Do It. So I watch RawBeautyKristi religiously. She is my all-time favorite YouTuber, has been for a very long time, will be for the end of time. I adore her. I love her. I can relate to her on such a personal level. She's a potty mouth, but she's very sweet. She's very kind, talented as hell. She talks very realistically about life, about body positivity, about depression and anxiety and things like that. She gives you hope. She brings you in. She draws you in. She lets you know about every aspect of her life. And I just respect the hell out of her. So with that being said, I have seen her use a few of these products religiously. And then one I was on the fence about, but then decided after I saw her use it, I was like, yes, bitch, you need that in your life. So thank you to NADI at POPLUXE for the idea of So-and-so made me buy it. And this is my episode of RawBeautyKristi made me buy it. So I will be trying out the Naked Honey palette from Urban Decay. I love this. I love yellows and stuff like that and really warm gold tones. But it was also kind of just a neutral, boring palette. So I was on the fence about it. And then she used it and I was like, oh yes, bitch, I need it in my life, okay? Then for 2 years, I have seen her and Kathleen Lights use this Love is the foundation brush from IT Cosmetics. I did not get it on it last year or the year before that. It actually sold out the first time this year, and then I was able, thank you to someone that left a comment on Trendmoo, they tagged me and were like, it's in stock now, so I was able to get it. But RawBeautyKristi swears by this brush. She did also say, though, that they changed it from a rounded or domed kabuki to a flat top kabuki, which I am fine with, and it's a beautiful brush, so I'm ready to get in here. She also swears by the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. You can see mine is still wrapped. Everything is still packaged. I have not touched any of it at all. I'm very, very fucking excited about this. So I'm going to prime real quick with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh, of course. I am obsessed with this stuff, you guys. I mean, I've really been enjoying this collection. But the honey palette, I thought I wanted it. I was pretty sure I wanted it. But then I was like, well, you probably have shades like this in every other palette you have. Which, how many palettes do we really buy that we actually need? But yeah, and then I saw her, and I do trust her judgment, and I loved the look that she created and everything. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I got the brush that I had been wanting for 2 years because I saw her and Kathleen Lights use it. And I was like, okay, well, that's already two things that, I saw Kristi get and try and love, and now I want to try them. And then she kept talking about the Pure Love Your Selfie Foundation. So I was like, okay, we're just going to pop off of POPLUXE and do our own version of it. So, and again, if someone other than him started it, I have not seen it. I just see him doing it, and I think it's such a cool idea. So I got multiple shades. Y'all pray for mama. I got LG7, DG2, and MG1. So MG is like the more medium. The D is the deeper. I actually got this to do more for contouring and stuff like that. And then I also got a more light shade. So, I'm going to go ahead and go into the medium and just see. Y'all pray for me. But this is supposed to be longwear foundation and concealer in one. So I'm really excited about this. Redefine your complexion perfection with this groundbreaking longwear foundation and concealer that is formulated to instantly mask blemishes and imperfections, leaving behind a natural skin-like finish. We'll see. And I want to say she says to use a very light hand with this. So we're going to do that. And also thank you, Kristi, gave the recommendation of buying the little vials, and I got them on the day it was buy two, get one free. So I paid 20 bucks for all three of these. Here we go. Oh wait, let me open the brush because I don't know how long how long it's going to take for that to set. I'm very excited. I love IT Cosmetics brushes. You guys have seen me use them a million times. I love, love, love IT Cosmetics. Hello, boo. Watch it be taped in the other freaking end. And by the way, this is probably going to be a little bit spastic because I literally have 20 minutes to film this because I have to take my son somewhere. I'm also, in case you can't tell, I'm still sick. This is like 2 weeks and I'm kind of over it. I'm at the point now, I'm sure you guys understand, like where you're sick, but it's just you're frustrated and you're pissed now versus like, oh my God, I feel terrible. I'm like, no, bitch, I need you to get out of my body, whatever you are. Go the fuck on somewhere because I'm done. I am sincerely over it. Oh, she's so pretty. So that is what she looks like, and they also help to donate some of the proceeds for these brushes as well, which I think is a beautiful thing. But it's got really pretty hearts and it's see-through, and then the actual brush itself is heart-shaped. And then you can see like on this It Cosmetics brush, this one like this used to be domed, but now it's flat. I'm cool with that. That's what I use every day of my life pretty much for my foundation. So I am going to go in. I don't feel like automatically very much is coming up on the little thing. I'm going to shake it again. Yeah, it's going to take you 4 years to put this all over your face. And you guys know I don't like to put a lot of color like directly under my eyes to begin with, but because I'm using this kind of as my concealer too, I guess. Okay, yeah, I already don't like that. I don't know if it's just for this, like the mini ones. And maybe the applicator is slightly different on full size, but hey, excuse me, people, children, ma'am and sir. Sound like I was trying to say momager. Ma'am and sir. Okay, I'm going in with the brush. It already feels really, really soft. I mean, I already know I love their brushes in particular, so we shall see. Oh God, that sets fast. Oh God. Okay, so maybe put a little bit on at a time and then go through if you like me and have dry skin. Oh, it's pretty though. Okay. I didn't even smell it. But I don't smell anything, but then again, I can't really smell that well right now. I want to know, who is your favorite YouTuber? And now, when I say she's my favorite of all time, she's my favorite of all time. That does not mean I don't have like a favorite smaller YouTuber. That doesn't mean I don't have a favorite, you know, someone that does beauty, someone that does whatever. But she is the person, and I've, again, been watching her for a very long time. She is the one person that I genuinely relate to that is a larger influencer. I mean, like, I love Kathleen Lights. I love Ohema Bonsu. I love Nima Tang. I hope it's Tang and not Tang. I'm pretty sure it's Tang. You know, I love Jackie Aina. I love so many other people, like, love and relate to so many. But I just feel like with her, it's like on a more personal basis, if that makes any sense to you guys at all. But I want to know, who is your favorite YouTuber? You know, big or small? You know, why do you love that person? What is it that you appreciate about that person? I'm very curious. I would like to know. That coverage is very beautiful. I don't normally always go quite this full coverage, unless I'm like going out, which today I would have used, you know, one of my going out things. I'm taking my child to the mall. God help my soul. And then we're like going grocery shopping and all that kind of stuff. The standing on my lids is from a few nights ago doing my mermaid look. So let's cover her up. That Jeffree Star lipstick definitely will stain your skin if you use it, but it works so damn good. I never get broken out from it or anything like that either, so I appreciate that. And you guys know I'm very, very gentle around my eyes. I don't put a lot of product around my eyes, especially if you have more crepey lids, drier skin, fine lines and wrinkles. Less is more approach with that. That feels really, I really like the coverage, and I forgot to do one side with the blender and one side with the brush. My apologies on that. I'm trying to hurry so my son does not kill me. He's trying to get a pair of shoes, and I'm sure any of my shoe connoisseurs out here could understand. But he's trying to get a pair of shoes, and you have to like be there at a certain time or you ain't getting them, pretty much. So, and I don't go to the mall. I mean, I literally don't go anywhere. Okay, so love the brush so far. The foundation is really nice. I don't feel like it's too mattifying or anything like that. I do see just a little sneak peek of my skin kind of coming through, but of course I always moisturize or set with, you know, moisturizing primer. I'm just going to go in with my little Essence Brighten Up powder. And you guys know I like to just set a little tiny bit under my eyes and my lids. That's also how I prep for shadow. I don't think that you need to do concealer and everything else and then also have a shadow primer. But that's my personal preference. And then in places that I do know that sometimes foundation will break down on me, I will add the tiniest little bit of powder. And that is it. That is all the powder I use. And then I literally go in with my cosmetics brush and just dust that little bit of powder away. So far, so good. So I'm going to get close. You can definitely see that, I mean, it pretty much covered everything, like even my little spots and stuff that are normally right here. I don't see any acne scarring peeking through. I do see my 2 little spots right here. I really like that. Definitely more than enough coverage for myself, and I think it looks really pretty. I can still, again, see slight luminosity to it. It's supposed to be very long wear, and I will absolutely be putting that to the test today because I will be gone all day long. And it is now 9:18 in the morning. So yeah, I have plenty of time. So here's what she looks like. I wish that the packaging was like in a tin or something like that. I have actually heard people obviously say that it is plastic. It's still beautiful and I like it. It is pretty substantial and feels nice and heavy. But I wish it was done in a different way. I wish it was metal. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my God, I'm excited. So honestly, it's just some neutrals, some really pretty earth tones. A couple are slightly more warm. I'm living for this color right here. But yeah, I'm very excited. I also love the brushes that come with these palettes. I don't really care for some brushes that come with the palettes, but I like this one. So I'm genuinely just going to dive into this one. And I'm probably going to do just one eye on camera just to get an idea of everything, and then I'll finish the rest of my makeup and come back and then, you know, do wear tests and stuff. I'm going to go first into Sweet. Now it looks like it has a satin finish. I'm going to go first into Swarm. And I will do full swatches of this when I come back later. Again, I only have 20 minutes to film, and when you're talking and doing stuff, 20 minutes is not very much time. I think I'm going to switch. It's not quite fluffy enough for me. For my transition shade, you know. Oh yeah, much better. You guys know I love golds, mustards, yellows. So I'm really excited about this. And I'm glad that I saw her use it and I saw that she loved it. And I know my brows are not done. I'm just going to do my makeup as if they are done. Again, I'm in a rush, but I've been holding these products for like a month. So I was like, I need to film. And plus we were going to the mall and I really wanted to test this foundation on a day that I was really actually going out and stuff like that. I mean, I'm going to go to the mall. We are going to go grocery shopping. We're going to go pay bills. So it's been a long day, or it's going to be a long day. Also the fact that I'm still sick and I literally will break out in cold sweats and sweat to death for, you know, an hour at a time and then stop and then run a fever. It's been insane. And it sucks for me because when I get sick, you know, a lot of us can just, you know, get over a cold really quickly. For me, it also stems from my allergies, which I have allergy stemming asthma. So then it affects my breathing and stuff like that as well. Now I'm going to go into this brush. I'm going to go slightly warmer and go into Keeper, which I think I'm going to love. Oh my. Okay, I'm barely tapping. Oh my God, I'm nervous. Oh, yeah, that's really beautiful. I love it. I love it. And I don't know if this is going to go up before I do my little quick get ready with me that I did for my photo shoot, but I use the Jeffree Star Mini Breaker and I loved that as well. I actually think, based on what this is doing so far, that this and the Mini Breaker would be beautiful in conjunction with one another. And before anyone's like, bitch, what? This has got purple and stuff in it, but they have really beautiful, I did just like a really pretty like autumnal type of look the other day with it, the Jawbreaker, and I think it's going to look beautiful with this as well. Oh yeah, I love these colors so much. And you guys have heard me say before as well, if you've got blue or green eyes, you need to use these type of colors. They're stunning. And then if you're like me and you have, you know, brown eyes, but you have like a lot of amber and gold and stuff in your eyes, when you use tones like this and, you know, burnt, you know, rusty colors and all that kind of stuff, you're really going to bring out and intensify that. Oh my God. And they're blending like a fucking dream. Woo! I'm glad I got this. I'm definitely glad I got this. I'm gonna go to the, sorry guys. No, actually I'm gonna add to the outer corner just a little bit. I'm gonna take a very fine brush, it's the Morphe M506, and I'm gonna go into Sting, which is that very deep chocolate brown. And you guys have heard me say I love a very dark, deep, rich color for the outer corner. I love to go in with black or brown, and literally just in the outer V. And I like how I said I was only getting one eye on camera. Y'all, I'm a mess, but we'll be alright. But again, just to intensify it, it just gives it that little bit of drama. And then once most of the product is off, I'm just going to softly diffuse it over here. Yeah, these are working beautifully. Now this one has quite a bit of kickback in it. The rest of them I don't feel like had any kickback at all. And I know people are afraid of using like darker colors, using black and stuff like that. I love when a palette has a black in it. I love when a palette has a nice transition shade, one that could be used for lighter skin, one for medium skin, one for deeper skin. And then I love a cream or like a bone shade. And then I like to have, I personally like greens. I like really grungy, like olivey greens, really grungy, like mustard tones. Those are kind of my things. I'm going back into the original shade Swarm, just because I kind of lost it a little bit. And again, I don't have brows on, so y'all don't judge me. And just really softly, I mean, I'm barely tapping. And you can see I'm holding my brush all the way to the very end. That's just going to allow more, you know, light pressure. I'm just going to make sure everything's diffused. And you guys know I don't like a harsh line out here. I always kind of pull my products out. That's just so that it just elongates my eye for me. You know, whatever your preference is. You know, it's an art form, it's beauty, it's makeup, it's not anything to write home about, you know. I think I'm honestly done. I'm going to go into the shade Honey, because I've been dying to try this shade right here. And I'm just going to go in with my finger at first. It's really soft, very nicely pigmented and buttery on the skin. And then I'm just going to pop that on the front little half. Oh my god. That is absolutely beautiful. I definitely want to play with this and do like a green look and then do this with it. I think it would be absolutely stunning. And then I'm going to come into this flat side of this brush and go in here with this as well. And again, not necessarily carving out my crease, but just making it look a little bit more refined through here. I'm sorry if y'all hear my fan, but I, again, have been getting like, I'll get real hot, and then I'll get real cold, then I'll get real hot, then I'll get real cold. And I'm just going to take this brush and lightly diffuse the two together. Okay, I'm very happy. I knew already I was going to absolutely love the brush. I mean, I love It Cosmetics brushes. The quality is fantastic. I love the density of the brush. Yeah, I knew I was going to like that. Okay, and then into the brush. We got a little bit down there, no worries. And again, not carving it out, but just cleaning it up a little tiny bit. That is freaking gorgeous. Oh my god, I love it. I kind of wish, I mean, there's a bone shade I can use, but I wish also that there was like a champagne-y kind of shade in here. Maybe like a champagne instead of this other kind of amber color. And then again, take my brush, holding it at the very end, and softly diffuse those. Oh yeah, that is really pretty. Yes. I'm taking the same flat tip, and I'm going to go back into Sting, which was our dark chocolate brown. Be careful with that one, y'all, because it does have quite a bit of kickback in that particular shade. And then you guys know I just like to meet up here with the colors down here. Ma'am. You trying to get your toy? And I would even use this palette in the summertime. I think it's definitely good for fall, but I think you can also rock this in the summertime. And I think I'm actually going to go back into, I'm not going to keep her. And I just want to kind of blow this out just a little bit. Kind of like, you know, grungy, but not over the top. It is daytime. Which honestly around here, I mean, I will say like 6 years ago, I think, when I very first colored my hair, I had a hot pink mohawk. I will try to remember to post a picture right here. But 6 years ago, I had a very hot pink, I mean hot pink, like as hot, you know, crazy pink as you could go, mohawk. I think I'm actually going to go right back into honey as well. And people looked at me like I was insane. And just in the very center right here, I'm going to put some honey. And I actually do think this is representative of honey. It's like that very pretty, like really yellow, warm, yummy gold. Oh my god. Okay. I'm obsessed already. I love it so much. I'm going to go into this little fine brush right here and go into Flyby, which is that little cream shade. Again, I just wish it was more of a metallic. It does actually, to me, feel like a satin. Yeah, it does. It has a little bit of a shimmer. Hopefully it's picking it up for you. So actually it's probably going to be perfect. And I was bitching about nothing. And I'm not going to come quite as far up just because I still need to throw on a brow. I've thought about getting, I think it's called microblading. And I've had a few friends that got it done, and they all love it and love the outcome. However, one friend lasted almost a year, and a couple of the other friends, they did not last very long. So that really makes me nervous. You know, if I'm spending $200 or $300 and it's something that's going to last me a year, maybe I would invest. You know, I could like cut back on some other stuff, and I wouldn't mind doing that. I'm just going to soften it out with my finger. But, you know, if I do it and it literally lasts 3 months, I'm going to be pissed. You know, that is not a cheap thing. I'm just taking the very first brush with the very first shade on it, no extra product, and just making sure everybody's blended. And I'm going back in Flyby. Oh yeah, that works beautifully for the inner corner and stuff. Okay. I guess I didn't realize it was more of a satin finish at first. That works really nicely. Awesome. Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to throw on a quick brow. And literally you just use my Rebel Rouge Oracle palette that I use way too much, and bronze and all that kind of stuff with that. And then I will be right back to show you guys the finished look. So far so good. I am noticing that the foundation is drying down more matte than it was. I don't know if you can tell, but the kind of luminosity that was peeking through is not there anymore. It doesn't feel dry, but it did dry down some. But oh, that eyeshadow, oh, mommy like. Okay, I'll be right back, beauties. Alright, beauties, here's my finished look. So far so good. I love the freaking eyes so much. But yeah, and I just threw on some Iconic London lip gloss that we got in Boxy, and I actually like it a lot. Still slightly tacky, but I actually like it, y'all. Cannot believe those words came out of my mouth. But I've been using this a little bit, and I do enjoy it. So that is it for now. I will be back, and we will do a check-in later and see how everything holds up. Will it be a shit show, or will it be a go, go, go? Alrighty then. Bye, beauties! Hey, beauties. I am back. It is now 6:32 p.m. and I'm 100% on the shadow. Love, love, love. It still is in place. It's maybe gotten a little bit kind of sparse through here. I was sweating. And maybe like a little under here. Aside from that though, for it being this many hours, I'm pretty fucking impressed. The brush I love. I already knew I would. I love it. Cosmetics brushes. It's soft. It's very densely, tightly packed, which I love. Yeah, I'm impressed with that. The foundation I'm still on the fence with, so I will do this again tomorrow as well and wear it for as long as I can. And maybe set my whole face. Because as you can see, I've been sweating. We've been all over the world and back. And again, I'm still sick, so that is factoring in. But I'm very sweaty, and I literally have zero foundation on my chin at all right now. Of course, I've eaten breakfast and lunch as well. And I do see quite a bit where it's kind of broken down through here, and I'm pretty sweaty. It's not disappeared from that area, but I'm going to wear it again tomorrow. I still think the finish is beautiful. The coverage is beautiful. But for it to be like super long stay, I don't feel like it has been. I mean, I know I'm a big bitch and I sweat, but I've worn foundations that if they claim to be there all day, they're there all day. And again, I'm going to try tomorrow. I literally have no foundation on my chin whatsoever. And it got pretty broken down through here as well. But aside from that, I mean, the way that my skin still looks and feels, I didn't get itchy or irritated by it or anything like that. I still feel like through this area, it actually still feels pretty matte, even though I'm sweating and have been sweating all day. So yeah, thank you, Kristi, because the brush is fucking fantastic, and the palette I love. I cannot honestly believe, I mean, again, it's kind of coming apart through here some and right underneath, but aside from that, especially for that metallic to be on this many hours later, I love it. And I got lots of compliments on my eyes today, so I really like that. The foundation I will try again tomorrow, so you guys will see me again tomorrow, and I will make final decisions on that. I will also use the lighter of the two shades to like use as concealer and kind of see how I like it as concealer too, and then just make sure that I set my whole face just to see. I want to be fair. First impressions wise though, I like the coverage, I like the finish, I like the way that it feels on the actual skin, but I do feel like it's breaking down, and again, it's already been what, 8 hours, 9 hours, so I guess that is pretty good. So yeah, I will visit it again tomorrow, try it again tomorrow, I'll do another full on wear test. I'll probably wear the shadow and all that kind of stuff as well too, because I like it. So yeah, that's it, beauties, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Be your own best beautiful. Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Riri, and I love Moment with Chip. She is gorgeous, beautiful, super talented, funny. I have her playing in there on the TV right now, so yeah. I will leave her link down below if you guys want to go check her out, but she is incredible. I finally feel 85% better. Still a lot of congestion, but I have horrible allergies, as y'all know, but I have a voice. And I don't want to shut up because I can finally freaking talk all the way. I am going to be doing day 2 of my Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation, so that we can finish up this RawBeautyKristi Made Me Buy It. Again, I fucking love and adore her, and you guys should also check her channel out. If you don't mind a potty mouth and you're watching me, then I'm pretty sure you'll like her as well. So I'm going to go in. We're just going to make this short and sweet. It is now 2:36 p.m. So I will wear it for a very long time, obviously, and then give final deets about the foundation. The brush I love, already knew I was going to love it, and the fucking palette I absolutely love, 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 love. I got so many compliments on that palette, you guys, on my eyes that day. Very excited. So I am going to go in with MG1, and I did say, like at the beginning of the video when I very first did this a couple days ago, that I was not sure if they actually came like this, like the full size. They don't. It does come with a pump for the full size. So thank God, because it takes 4 years to put this on your face. So I'm excited to revisit this. Again, I liked how the coverage looked. I like how it looked on the skin. It was a little drying. This is LG7. And I'm just going to go in. Whoa. Why does the LG look darker than the MG? Don't really know. Okay. But anyways, we're just going to roll the punches. But it felt a little dry on me, and I felt like it kind of broke down some. So again, I always want to be fair. I want to, you know, thoroughly test a product out before I say yay or nay. And I've also tried products in the past that I literally hated or thought I hated, and then I ended up kind of liking after trying it a few times. So I'm going in with nice pouncing or stippling motions. I still stand by the coverage is stunning. And it doesn't have any kind of funky smells or anything like that. Yeah, I felt like it was a little dry on me. I double kind of primed today. I used a CoverGirl like moisturizing primer, and then my No Pore Blum Essence water as well. So I'm hoping, being a little bit more hydrated, I won't feel that same way. I kind of feel like this reminded me personally of the Fenty Beauty, which I'm not really a fan of because it was so drying. But like the coverage was beautiful and things like that. So I guess you kind of got to pick and choose your battles. You guys know I don't come all the way under the eyes, just to about right here. And I like to pull product away from the nose, because that's where mama is really dry at. Especially when it gets really cold out or when my allergies and stuff are messing with me. I'm going to go ahead and start prepping our lids as well, because I'm going to be filming after this. Hello, can you get off of me? You guys can see that I'm back in my old beauty space. I really was trying to keep my space in what used to be our sitting room so that we could have a kind of designated like guest room, guest bedroom, but it just was not working out. I mean, you guys know in the past month since I've had my room in there, just too many distractions, too loud. The sun was kind of weird because it was to the right of me, as opposed to like my window right in front of me in this room. And we have plenty of couches and air mattresses for when we have guests. So, yeah, I had to kind of reel myself in and realize that I am more important than having a designated guest area in our house. So it is what it is. My beauty space to me at this time in my life is more important. And, even with my son's friends and stuff like that, they all either crash in his room or they sleep on the couch or they blow up in their mattress anyway. And that's kind of how it's been. So, I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to make yourself a priority, and I'm really working towards that this year, even though the year's almost over. I'm still feeling like she's dry. It's very dry to me. But I love the coverage. Again, I really love the coverage a lot. So we're going to go in with my Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. And I like to use, y'all know, the very smallest little bit of concealer. I do not like a lot of concealer on my skin. And I'm just going to go in with my little Morphe sponge. You can use a brush. You can use your fingers. Whatever you got. Whatever you want to use. But yeah, the palette, holy fuck. I love that palette so much. And it's funny too, because by the time you guys see this, you would have already seen my get ready with me for the photo shoot that I did on Wednesday. And the look that I created with the mini breaker literally is almost the exact same look and looks the same, blended the same and stuff like that as the honey palette. So I had a friend that asked me about the mini breaker palette, so I'm probably just going to send it to her. I love it. I love the Jeffree Star formula and stuff like that. But, she wants it. And if I can literally create the exact same look with the Urban Decay palette, then, I'd rather surprise her and send that to her. I don't know if it's a concealer or what the freak. I'm not thinking I'm going to like this foundation. And it may also be, you guys, just that I'm not really a full coverage fan unless I really feel like I need full coverage. It's just, yeah, no. And that looks really bad. Oh, I don't know if you guys can tell. Okay, maybe it's the concealer. I'm going to try to set it. Oh, yeah, it's not going very well. I'm just going to go into my Essence Brighten Up powder. And I like to use the flat side and just walk this up very softly. Again, y'all know I use very little powder on my face. Oh, that's creasing bad. Kind of disappointing. And I'm going to set this time in those couple areas that I really felt like it broke down at last time. But I don't think it's going to help. I already think I'm really just not liking this foundation at all. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just going to go in with my little fluffy brush and take off any excess powder. Well, yeah, I don't like how it looks on my skin. I'm going to set with some hydrating setting spray. Yeah, it's really creasy. And I mean, I know, I'm older, but not every foundation and concealer does this. And it may also be the mixture of these two. I don't know if I try it for a third time, but yeah, I will get close and let you guys see. This does not look very good at all on my skin. I'm actually going to go in first with the L'Oreal Lumi I normally use this just in the summertime because you guys know I love that glow, beachy, bronzy. But it is super hydrating and super glowy. The sprayer fucking sucks, but it smells yummy and it works pretty nicely. Now I'm going to go on top of it with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh. Oh, it smells so good. Like, it really makes me want to go to the beach. Yeah, you guys, I feel very dry. Very, very, very dry. Oh, yeah, I think you can see it's definitely creasing and settling. Okay, well, I'm gonna go film the rest of, oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh well, I'm gonna go do the rest of my filming, and I'll go through dinner and finishing up laundry and everything else. So I will see you guys tonight. It is 2:44, and of course I will give it at least 6 to 8 hours, and I'll be back later. Love you, bye. Babe, come here real quick. Little big booty. I just want to ask your opinion.
I can give it to you.
Before I say anything. Oh, I know you'll be honest, and I'm going to ask Caleb when he gets some too. What do you think just of the foundation? Like how it looks on my skin, how it's making my skin look?
It looks dry.
Yeah.
And crumbly.
Yeah. It looks really bad. Look how, I know I'm 40, but...
It looks flaky as fuck.
Look right here in my nose.
Looks real dry, powdery, and flaky, like scaly looking.
Yeah. It's terrible.
You can't have that.
No. I'm going to be for sure not using this ever again. I'm doing a first impression on this foundation right here.
Got little Halloween plates.
But I won't be using them. I got this from my grandma.
Oh, a Snoopy.
Yeah, we do Easter dinner, Jesus Christ. Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, beauties. Y'all heard it from the hubby. I told y'all this foundation looks like shit on my skin. I'm going to take an up close picture. It is safe to say I'm not even going to finish the wear test, y'all. I love you, RawBeautyKristi, but this foundation is a hell no for me. I'm going to take it up close for y'all. It looks fucking terrible. It looks really, really bad. Maybe in the summertime I can maybe get it to work because I'm a little bit more, zooey, sweaty because I'm fat. Yeah. The Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie is not Riri approved. The brush and the palette, hell yes. So yeah, you guys, please go check out RawBeautyKristi's channel. I fucking love her so much. She doesn't know I exist, but I still love her very much. And that is it. I'm going to sign off and not do the wear test. This looks like shit, and I don't like it. I do not like it at all. Thank God I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, sorry. If you have oily skin, I think this could be bomb as fuck on you. But for myself, because I am so dry and textured through here and right here, no, these are no good. Matter of fact, I'm going to take my phone off of here, and I'm going to show y'all up close and personal. Sorry about my hand. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get real close, y'all. Let's get real close. Oh my God. Like, it's almost embarrassingly dry. I am glad that I tried it again. Oh yeah, you guys, this is not... If you are more mature, or you already have dry skin, you guys, this is not where it's at. It is literally settling everywhere, you guys. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I don't like this. I do not like this at all. I embrace my age and getting older and stuff like that, but I honestly, aside from the Fenty one, I've never had a foundation look this fucking terrible. That's why I kind of inconspicuously called my husband in, because I know he's always honest with me. Okay, yeah, we're gonna sign off. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's bad. That's really, really bad. Okay, well, I love you, RawBeautyKristi, and I love you, beauties. Yeah. Not approved, don't like. But everything else was A++++. Love, would recommend. So that is it. Thank you, beauties, again, so much, and be your best beautiful.